Hey everyone, Spaniard here, doing another review for our Geek Out channel, and this one is going to be on Netflix's Jupiter's Legacy. So, what is Jupiter's Legacy? Well, marketing wise, they're trying to make it as this big superhero TV series. So, something that draws the attention of what is obviously super popular nowadays, which, I mean, look at Marvel and as of most recently, DC's success, it obviously is going to draw people in. You want to see more superheroes, you want to see more cool powers, and most importantly, we want to see more badass villains, right? Well, Jupiter's Legacy does do a good job of marketing that. However, story wise, they ultimately fail. This is probably one of the most frustrating shows I've watched of recent time, mainly due to the fact that they had such a good origin story, like one that us as superhero fans really love and enjoy. And because this is so fresh and new, I really feel they fell apart. I felt like they really tried to focus way too much on the superhero aspect, and they should have been focusing on what they had, which I felt like was a gem in regards to their backstory. So let's just dive right into it. So the show takes place in the present time. And in this present time, the 6 original superheroes, so the dawn of the superheroes, are now older. Most of them are bearing children. And there are now new superheroes that are emerging throughout the world. So what exactly does that mean? Well, that means times are changing. The villains are getting smarter. The new superheroes are becoming, well, let's just say in that teen kind of phase where they want to do their own thing and be cool, but at the same time, some want to also make a name for themselves just like their parents did. The main superhero that leads this league that they have been going on since the first 6 have emerged is Josh Duhamel's character, who is known as Sheldon in the series, but his superhero name is the Utopian. Now, he's similar to what would be a Superman, almost too similar to what would be a Superman in this kind of series. And you'll start to notice a lot of similarity in regards to powers. There's a, excuse me, there is a kind of Professor X type of character where they can control your mind and speak to you through visions. There's, robotic kind of characters, which we've seen in Marvel many of times. There's just so many aspects that you've already seen in superheroes, but they do have a few new ones that does make it interesting. But here's the part that fails. When they show the parts of the present time, so the superhero era, which is what this is all based upon, it is, to say the least, very cheesy, which is not a bad thing. Sometimes a little bit of cheese and these types of things make it worthwhile. They make it, okay, I can understand what type of production or development they have and where they're going with it. But ultimately, majority of the time spent in the superhero world is not battling. It's not about these heroes or villains duking it out. It's more about drama. And I think that's where this really falls short. Now, they do flashbacks, which is by far, in my opinion, the best part of the series. The acting is better by Josh Duhamel, alongside his partner who plays the Utopian's wife, which is Leslie Bibb, and then also Ben Daniels, who plays the brother to Sheldon, known as Walter. There are a few other characters, best friend George, and some others who draw in along the lines who are also selected, but this origin should have been the focus of this series 1, in my opinion. I feel like if they focused on this backstory in this very older time when they're non-superheroes and how they slowly began to emerge as the actual 6 superheroes from the dawn of existence on Earth and beyond, I felt like this show would have been 10 times better. I found myself every time that they came back to the present annoyed because I wanted to see more of what I just saw. That was it's just awesome. The acting is 10 times better in the past time frame that they have, and then also it's more interesting. They have a lot more going on than these superheroes just nagging and crying all the time. And we've seen so much drama in other types of series that when you watch a superhero film, you want to watch like a bunch of action, you want to watch cool superheroes, you want to see something new, something bright, something that's going to make you go, damn, that's what I was looking for. This is more along the lines of some kind of teen sitcom when they keep going back and forth, especially with the daughter character of the Utopian. It is just shameful, to say the least. The lines have been used in many other series, many other films that you have seen. The dialogue is pretty bland when it comes to that. But going back to the positives, the origin story is by far one of the coolest things you will see. Every time it comes up, I'm telling you, you'll be really excited to see it. And then, you can make your own opinion afterwards. Maybe you do like the superhero parts. Maybe they're not as boring as I'm making them out to be. But the score was on par, I feel like, with what the world would be. Again, I was more partial to how the music and the balance of the music was in the past showing when they did the flashbacks than in more recent times. There are a couple of fights that I do have to admit are cool. They at least, whet your appetite in regards to what you want as far as a superhero kind of series. And the acting is okay. The acting overall is just okay in regards to the superhero kind of style. Again, it's very corny, very cheesy. So if you can get past that, you'll really enjoy those aspects of it. But by far the best acting is done in the past time prior to the superhero dawn, especially Josh Duhamel and Ben Daniels. They by far take the screen. Like, I have to even say probably even Ben Daniels does an amazing job in this series. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. However, I hope that either their budget increases so they can have a bit more action in that, or maybe they bring back a little bit more of that past and maybe really dive deeper into the conflict. Who knows? Overall, I'm going to give Netflix's Jupiter Legacy a 2 out of 4. It's something new to watch. Make your own opinion about it, how you like it. It's not a bad series. I just feel that they really, really missed a grand opportunity to build an origin that would make you so engulfed. Make it a mystery. Why are these 6 people trying to gather together? What are these visions he's seeing? And then at the very end, to come to find out that they all become superheroes would have been one of the coolest endings of a TV series and beyond that you would have seen. Similar to like when you first saw the others in the Lost series. So thank you all again. Let me know what your opinions are below. If you did like the video, please like and also subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I'm going to have more reviews coming out very shortly. And thank you for your time. You guys have a great day.